So hi and welcome back. So today what we're going to be doing is, instead of doing starting a new part of the series that's going to take a long time, I originally had planned to make photo albums and things, but instead of starting one that's going to take a few videos to finish, I'm going to do something a bit quicker, and it's going to be allowing people to close accounts. So to do that, what we're going to do is just add a new option to the account settings page, and then allow people to close their accounts. So let's get started basically. So the first thing we're going to do is we'll go into the database structure, and we'll add one column at the end of the table, and the column is just going to be called closed, and it's going to be set to a varchar of length 3, and default is going to be no. So that's all we need to add in the actual database tables. We click save, and we click browse, and then we should see a new column in our table, and it says closed no. So that's what we're going to use to define whether an account's been closed or not. The next thing we need to do is, since we added a new row to the table, we need to come in here and add just a new row into the insert query on the index page for the register, for when we register a user, because if we leave this out, we won't have the right amount of columns, and they won't let us insert any users, because when you insert a user, the column count, which is the amount of columns you insert into, has to be the same as the amount of columns you actually have. So you have to insert something in every column, even if you just insert nothing, but you still have to do that at least. But what we're going to do is just insert no. So account closed is going to be no by default. And then we're going to come down here, and we can copy this form and paste it in. And if we go back to the account settings page and we click we refresh, we see a new option, but this isn't what we want. We just want actually we just want one button that says close account. So close my account, and let's just refresh. Okay, so it's pretty obvious there's too big of a gap there, so let's fix that. We're gonna get this to submit to close account.php, and then we're just gonna say are you sure on that page. So we're just gonna say close account. The name's gonna be close account. These don't actually matter, but we'll just put them in anyway. The next thing we're going to do is we'll create a new page. And it's going to be a .php page, and it's going to be called close account.php. So now we've got that page, we're going to include the header file. So it's inc files / header .inc.php. So now we can check that that's all working by refreshing and scrolling down, and we can see close your account, and we just want to say close my account. We click on it, and it takes us to close account.php, which is correct. And actually, I don't like that line there, so we'll just put the line underneath and try it again and see what it looks like. So here it says close account, we click on it, and it takes us to this page, which is correct. That's what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to say I'm just going to put actually a line break in, and then we're going to say use the center tag. And all we're going to say is actually create a form. The action of the form is going to be account close account.php, and the method is going to be post. So what we're going to do is we'll create two buttons. So input type equals submit, name equals no, and then the value is just going to be actually no, and up here we will do are you sure you want to close your account? So then we put a break in. So then this first option is no, and then second option is obviously yes, and the value is going to be yes. I'm sure. And we could also just say no, take me back. So let's try now and refresh. It says, are you sure you wish to close your account? No, take me back. Yes, I'm sure. So the first thing we're going to do up here in the PHP code is take them, or just say take the user back. And we're also going to say if user let's just copy this. So now we've done that check, we're going to take the user back to the account settings page if they want. So we'll say if is set post no, then we just want to say header, what is it, header location account settings.php. So let's try that. So now we just click no, take me back, and it takes us back to the account settings page. So the next thing we need to do is just update that row in the database, depending on whether the well, if the user clicks yes, close my account. So we'll say, we'll just copy this actually, and we'll say if is set post equals yes, then all we do is create a MySQL query. Update users set closed equal to yes, where username equals user. And then what we want to say is echo your account has been closed. And then we want to say session destroy, so we destroy their session, so that way they can't be logged in anymore. So let's try this again. So if we refresh and we click yes, I'm sure. Okay, so okay, yeah, MySQL query there, like that. We can, with that, I did that wrong by accident, so we can just say close account. It doesn't matter really what we call it. So let's try it now. Your account has been closed. You hit refresh and it says you must be logged in to view this page. And now we also need to check or change the login form, because as you can see, it's yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so we also need to check on the login page, because they can still log in even when their account's already been closed, as you can see. So as you can see, for the user cinema, we scroll over, closed equals yes, and they can still log in, so we need to fix that. So we'll log them out and we will go to the index page, and all we need to do is change a few things. Select all from users where, or no, select ID from users where username equals user login and password equals MD5 password login. We also want to say and closed equals no. So that should be all we need to add. So now if I try to log in, it says that information is incorrect. But now I'm going to go to the database and I will change closed to yes, or I will change closed to no, and then we'll see what happens. So as you can see, I just changed it to no. I changed the value of closed for the cinema user to no, and then we will try and log in now. So now if we click log into your account, we can log in. If we go to account settings, we click close my account, take me back. It still works. We click close my account. I'm sure your account's been closed and I've been logged out. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and the next video will be probably photo galleries and things for users to make photos and upload them and things. But this has just been a short sort of video. So once again, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.